Right then, this ain't too bad either when I've only got one camera to worry about today. I quite like this. Right, let's just let me move that there. Let me put, now why have I got, I've got no lights on, hold on. I'm wondering why there was a shadow. There we go. Like camera action and all the rest of it. Right, let me just put on the tablet. Oh, look at that, it says I'm live. Go me. Oh, it looks like I'm wonky donkey. Oh, it does, doesn't it? There we go. Apologies, people. You'll be wondering what's going on. There we go. Hello, Michael. I love it. Hi, Michael. How are you today? Love it. Okay, it still looks like roof height. Does that look better? Hopefully that does. There we go. Right then, okay. Do you know something? I was in a high trace. I was in a world of my own, and I looked at the time and I thought, oh sugar, my timbers, look at the time. Hi Rose. So I'm thinking, because I keep knocking the other camera and all this, that and the other, I'm just waiting for something to get set up. Perfect. And then we'll have one stream, one place, this overhead will be for streaming for everywhere. So hi Jan, hope you're well. So I have got, obviously I can see the conversation a little bit better because I've got my tablet on over there, which is brilliant. So I shall gather over there if I can't see any comments here. So, hello. Hi, Nettie. Hope you're well, my sweetie. What am I going to... Let's put that down there, maybe. So, I'll just give it... What time is it? Oh, it's 7. There we go. I won't give it any time, actually. Let's crack on. Crumbs. So, tonight I'm just going to go... Oh, let me move that. I've made something and I'm just seeing if it's going to work. And I think it might do. But yeah, I won't worry about that. Hi, Dawn. Oh, I'm doing well with your tags. I've done a few. I thought may as well, and I've gone through things as well, so you're going to be overloaded. But I'm sure you can put them to good use if you don't like them yourself. So, go with the flow on that one. But yeah, so I have been a busy bee. Now, I have got a lot of nonsense in my head that I just need to get out. So this is why I've been making and creating and stuff like that. So you're very welcome, Dawn, trust me. So it's a case of I like to make and then I can sit down and I can actually start doing some cards and backgrounds and stuff like that. So I'm hoping this week gets out of all the system, all the makes and stuff like that, the constructions. Now, I asked a question on Facebook. So if any of you were watching me on Facebook, I asked whether you preferred MDF or... Hi, Trudy. Hi, hello. Oh, Debs, look, a little big munchkin for the little man. Bam, bam, bam. Sending. Can we all send some positive hugs, loves, kisses, light a candle, do whatever you want to do, but send it over to Deb's little fur baby. So we need him a speedy recovery because he's a little munchkin, and we all love our fur babies to bits. So yeah. So I forgot what I was saying now because I just seen hello and I thought, oh, little man. Oh, he's been so poorly. So yeah. I've been making and creating. So somebody said to me, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? And then lo and behold, I've gone off on a tangent and made it. So my thing is, I have got so much, not a huge amount of grey board left. Now, yes, lots of hugs to everybody. Hi, Trude, Dawn, Deb. So who else? We've got Jane. Jane's hi. Hi, Jane. Michael, love it. Oh, I'm just so sad. Anyway, so what do you prefer? Do you prefer the grey board? Now, I know it's messy. I have washed my hands as well, but hey ho, one of them. You know me, if I'm not dirty, I'm not happy. And that's means dirty hands, nothing else. Because I know what you like and I know what you're thinking. So do you prefer MDF or grey board? Now I know there's big perks on both, and obviously cost is the big thing. Boo, boo, boo. There we go. Cost is the big thing. Now, if I slowly transfer all the files I've made, which were particularly for the thickness of the grey board, to either, thank you, I like that one, Ruth. I might give you an option on certain products whether you want grey board or MDF. Now, moving forward, if I am going to start using MDF, I'm going to do those files in MDF only. Now, if that's the case, obviously that will incur a cost. So, hi Debs. So what I'm saying to you is you're going to have an option of either using, I've never used grey board, so either fair play. If you do grey board, obviously it's going to be cheaper. If you want MDF, there will be a slight increase on the cost. Now, I know I'm cheap already, but I'm trying to keep it cheap, plain and simple. Now, I might be able to, so depending on what I can get cut and what the cost is and when I've worked it all out, I might be able to keep some things the same price as how cheap they are now. So, the likes of your, your holders, for instance, your ring holders. If I can get that cut or several cuts, this is the Lisa Horton ones. I tweak this. I mean, hi Kim, look how gorgeous that fits her lovely inks now. Hey, perfect. So yeah, so I'm going to try and keep the costs. You're happy with my grey board, perfect. But if you had the choice and it was the same cost, which would you pick? So there's one for you, Trudy. If I had the same options, yeah, if you had one was grey board and one was MDF, what are we making tonight? Oh, I'll show you in a second. We're doing bits with washi tapes and stuff tonight. If you had the choice of grey board or MDF, 3mm MDF, and they were the same price, which would you have? Would you have the grey board or would you have the MDF if it was the same price? Let me put that one to you, actually. So Kim's asked what we're making. MDF, there we go, sorted. Hello, Sissy. Oh, Maggie Moo. Big hugs and kisses for Maggie Boo. Lots of hugs, lots of sloppy kisses and everything else. So this is the so my gorgeous sister's in the house, our Amanda, bless her. I love the fact, oh, don't forget, obviously Amanda has posted out all of her lovely Lavinia workshops that she's doing. So please have a look if any of the dates are good for you. She's done so many different workshops. You are spoilt for choice. £45. Yeah, it's always good fun with man. So have a look, see what's on there. So MDF. So thank you. That's what I needed to know. So if I done exactly the same and was able to keep things the same cheapy price as grey board and I offered it as MDF, oh, look at that. I've got sloppy kisses from Maggie Moo. Love it. So if I'd done MDF, the same prices that I've done for the grey board, you would choose MDF over grey board. That's what I needed to know. So I'm hoping, I have got some samples coming. So I'm hoping to be able to upgrade all of this grey board to MDF. If not, it will just stay as grey board. But I will be transparent with you and tell you, okay? But if not, I will give you the option of either, okay? Simple as that. So without further ado, let's have a little dabble about what I've been doing. Now, what have I been doing? Crikey. What haven't I been doing? More like crumbs. That'll be the question. What haven't I done? Let me just put me knobbly bit back on my glue. If you haven't had these are perfect for the stuff I'm doing at the minute. These have been like a godsend for me. These are from Pink Frog. I've glued my box. OMG. I can't wait to see what you've done then, gal. Dear me. So Amanda's got a beautiful one of the, don't really mind, it would be paint. Exactly, Trudy. That's my thoughts. It's all about the cost realistically, yeah. Boxy especially would be nice in MDF, yeah. And as I said, I paint or I put papers on mine. So I'm sure most of you have got the Lavinia brushes. So I've made a Lavinia brush box, but I won't call it Lavinia. This is just brushes, yeah. So I don't want to be told off for saying things that I shouldn't be. So I'm going to try not to. I might just use initials and stuff like that so you get the gist of it, because I wouldn't want to get anybody, get myself into any trouble anyway. So I've made a box, obviously. You haven't missed anything. I'm just started. So so these are my Lavinia brushes. So these are my brushes, yeah. And I've made a box. Now, this holds 3 of the number 9s. What have I got there? 4, 8, 16 of the number 7s. And I think I've got 12 of the number 3s. Now, somebody says, I ain't got that many brushes. Well, I've got a thing for you here. You ain't got brushes, but I bet you got Posca pens, yeah? So, here's a selection of Poscas, yeah? So, what we got? 07s, 3Ms, etc. So, here we go. Let's see what fits. So yeah, that'll definitely fit, and I know for a fact that will fit as well. Yeah, and then I know the larger ones will fit in there. So you might not have as many brushes as me, but I bet you got some Posca pens you can put in there. So if there's something specific that you want and you say to me, oh, I've got I don't know, 5M or 3M or whatever Poscas, and I want a holder, and I've got this many, I'll make it specifically for you, you know. So don't be shy to ask. So I'm doing the, I don't know whether I've done it £5 or £6, but I've just decorated it. I've just put some textured paste around it, bit of stencil work, and then I've just put some like little what did I do now? Did I use, I think I did use pan pastels actually. I'm happy with the grey board and the price. I'm not sure. I think they may not see them before you paint or ink it. To be fair, and I've had grey board before and I've not sealed it or done anything. I've just like whacked a load of white acrylic on. So you know, like I say, I'm just asking the questions. Type in to bank balance account transfer. I cannot find 50p. Flipping 50p. Dear me. Chill your beans. 50p, 50, half a shilling, half a bob, whatever you want to call it. Oh dear me. That's made me chuckle. Trying to balance bank account. Oh god, 50p. It's in your pocket. So yeah, so I've made them obviously for my brushes. But again, I've put it on. But if you want anything specific drummed up, just send me an email and away we go. I'll do these in a minute because these are so much fun. It's unbelievable. You know, I'll tell you what, I'll do them now. So somebody says, can I have a washi tape holder? So now these are your normal. Now I've learned something interesting today, I must be honest. There's different size washi tapes, which, you know, I thought, oh, okay. I forgot where I got these from, but these seem to be your standard size, yeah. So this, I just painted this with some Lavinia chalk paint. I spent 2 days through every figure looking for a penny. Oh my gosh, that honestly, that's a penny. That's even worse. I'd die. But yeah, so these all fit on absolutely beautifully. And then what I've done is I've done it where it stands up, and I've put a bit of Tim Holtz spray on, and then I've just done a stopper. And now you can put it like so and have them in your box to take on to your workshop. It is true. Or I've made it where, let me just take mine off the wall. Yes, I know. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. I've made it so it actually wall mounts. So I'm going to do it as a little kit. I have inked, painted and decorated around, but without any preparation. Just not sure about MDF. Oh, I've used MDF before and I've not prepped anything at all. I've just gone straight onto it, sweet. So I was going to say it's the same. But saying that, let me get my sample. Let me try it. Let me play around with it and let me see if I can turn around and say the same. Yeah, there's the easy bit done, isn't it? So what did I do here? I cut it out. Obviously, we've got holes to hang it. You haven't got to. You can keep them all simple. We have to balance every last penny every month. I love working in accounts. Not. Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not that way inclined either. But yeah. So you get in the kit, and I'm going to call it a kit because you can wall mount it or you can keep it as singles. You will get one of these, a small one, and one of these. Now, this is where I learned about difference. So let me just take these lovely, so I think these are really cute, these little top bungs, and if you have them up in the air like so, you're not going to lose them because they're on, and they're snug. It is a snug fit, and it's not a case of you've got to like, you know, and all that sort of nonsense. You just got to turn it to the right direction because there is a way it goes on, obviously. But as you can see, now these are my mum's. Now I'm going to be totally transparent with you. So Mum got these off probably Temu. Yeah. Naughty, I know. But Mum buys where she wants to. That's Mum's business, nobody else's. So these are smaller than, I love this for the wash. You do smaller things for ribbon. Yes, I know. I've looked at ribbon reels as well. Now, when you look at here and here, obviously these are bigger. So if you put them on here, they are going to wiggle around. However, they will still work and do what you need to do. So I've done it as an option, yeah, where you can have a small one well, you can have 3 large ones if you want. I mean, it's up to you. But for the one that I've put on the site, I've done a small one. I'm saying a small large. Put 3 of them in the row and you can play donut. Hey, yeah. Go on. You can use that with your ribbon as well. In fact, I might even do another, and have a little, 24 watching, only 8. Oh, cry. Go on, Jackie. Bless you. Oh, yeah. Please, free. Do a thumbs up. It all helps with my algorithm or whatever you want to blinking call it. Oh, dear me. I love you guys, honestly. I forget the most interesting of things. You have to do your thumbs up. You have to do whatever it is. Bless you. But, yeah, it's really good of you to sort of do a thumbs up, comment, because it all helps and everything. So, yeah. So, anyway, we've got the washi tapes. So, you can keep them as singles and separate. So, that means you can put them on the side. You can put them on there. I mean, you can put them on there and not wall mount it if you don't want to. But I've wall mounted mine. So, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do something I don't normally do with YouTube. And I'm just going to quickly demount you. Oh, look at you all. There we go. So, I'm demounting. And look. Ta-da! There you go. So mine's up. Oh, look, there's 26 now. Come on, 26 thumbs up, please. Yeah, so it goes lovely and it's sturdy. It's up. It ain't going anywhere. I've put a bit of Timalt spray on there because, lo and behold, somewhere in the madness, I've got a box with all my... See, this is the thing. I've got all my stuff now on view. There's my stuff. And I'm actually using it now. So I'm going to put the camera back. I'll come over to this stuff in a minute and this stuff. Oh, see, there we go. Let me just, that's better. Crumbs, you'll end up thinking you were on a fairground ride if I keep you like that. So, hopefully that's, whew, goodness me. Let's see if that's done what it needs to do. Oh, crumbs. There you go. Oh, okay. Let me just check. Oh, okay, there you are. Right then. How's that looking? That looks up. I still look like I'm upside down. Lisa to everyone. Just got. It's all right. Don't worry, Chris. Let me just make sure. Is that right now? Yeah. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I thought we were upside down. That's the only problem when I take off my camera off here. I don't do it very often because it all goes a bit Pete-tong. So there you go. You're back. Anybody have thought we were at the fairground then, isn't it? Upside down. Scream if you want to go faster. Hey? Oh, dear me. Right, so I'm just going to quickly show you what you do get in the kit. Now, like I said, you get the small, you get a small, a thin, and then that. Look at you lot. You're all over the place. So I'm gonna try this with the grey board. Though obviously not the grey board, the MDF, just to see what it's like. So that might be my first tester. But you can have you can put it in different ways. You can have it cut out, stick that on, and then you put them in. If you don't want to use that, don't worry about it. Put it over the side, out the way. You could even whack a candle in it if you wanted to, but that's another thing I'm designing. Oh gosh, let's not go there. But this is as easy as it goes now. They just click together simply like so. Yeah, there is nothing difficult. Anything that I make, if I can make it, it's not difficult, trust me. Just for the sake of showing you. Is that what I've got to do? That one, yeah, that one, yeah. Let me just do this very, very quickly. So you have a circle, you have a ring, you'll stick that down, so you put your glue here, whack it on, make sure it's on, diddly doo dah, yeah. Flipping it when I don't sleep. No, not that one. It means it's going to be one of these. There you go. Whack that one on. So you've got an inner and an outer. You'll realise this as you go along. The smaller, as you can see, and there's an outer. So you'll stick all that together with glue. You will then, is it going to be this one? Let's have a look. I will mark them so you know, obviously, small, medium and large and all that. And then, there you go, easy as that. Now, let me push it all together. There you go. See, and it's down. When it's glued, it's solid. Okay, obviously it's not glued, so it's going to wiggle around. But as you can clearly see, yeah, let me take these off. This was the first one I've done, so this was my prototype, which worked out really well actually. They are solid. Okay, so I think with these, if you're a collector now, I was talking to somebody earlier and she got a boatload of the damn stuff. But that's how it is. It seems to be coming back into fashion now with washi tape. So you could have a couple on the side, you know, you could put several down, whichever. But it's so easy, you know, to put together. And then obviously at the end you've got the one that goes on as your stopper, and that's it. So you get 3 of those in your little kit, including the backing plate as well. Okay, so if you wanted to wall mount it like I have, got it out the way, out of sight, out of mind, perfecto. So let's just put all them back in there. See how easy is this? And it's all flat packed, so you can do it in your own time. Now you can paint it, you can get your fancy papers out, you know, all your offcuts. This will work out perfectly for that, you know. So you could do all your offcuts, you could put them in, you could do whatever, tickety-boo, doodah and all that. You just imagine that for a gift for somebody. Christmas is coming. Right, let me just whack these in a bag. So look at that. Is that going to fit? Maybe not. I'll tell you what, we'll make it fit. It's just so I don't lose anything, because knowing me, I'm going to lose things. I'm getting ready for a workshop Saturday. So I thought to myself, oh, what would the people like on the workshop? So I've got like a book box to do. We've got some large tags. And I thought, oh, they all like doing these trading cards. So somebody actually said, I don't know if it was you, Jackie, but can we have something for our trading cards? So I've done some live hinges. I've even made a little lock. I am testing out another lock. There's some more hinges in there. I've just put them in there so I don't lose them. But that would where you fit your trading cards. How cool is that? Let me just put that in there, put that there. Tickety-boo. And you can imagine doing some nice, well, you can either stick a trading card on the front, or you can put some nice paste on there, some cogs, some grunge. Ooh, how nice would that look? So we're going to be making those on Saturday. So if you come into a Net's Crafty Corner, expect to be creating this. But that's a sneaky peek. It's not the finished article. So yeah, I'll put that out the way. This is another lock I'm working on. You know, I said to you I was working on some locks. So they're all like engraved and everything, you know. So there's a lot of detail and stuff goes into this. So I don't just do some random stuff. And this one's got a moving part. Oh gosh, I'm excited about this. You can tell, can't you? I'm so sad, but it's okay. I won't hurt you. Right then, so let's crack on. So alcohol inks. Now I know there's different products out there. This is Mom's stuff. This is what Mom's got. Whoever Wizart, whoever that is, don't know. So anyway, she got 6 bottles, so I made 6. So again, you can stack them. This is what I love about all this stuff. Everything stacks. It's absolutely fabulous, you know. So you're not, if you want to put all these in your boxes that you take, I mean, I do workshops, so everything goes in a box. I am sick of breaking things, having things leak and that. Nothing, I've packed so much more stuff now, been doing it like this. It's brilliant. It's like little module packing. That's obviously an empty one that I've stacked up ready, but that's I'll give this back to Mom now. So she's even got my fancy, she's even got some graphic 45 papers on there. But again, it's endless what you can do. So now in here, now what have we got? We've got stickles. Stickles fit in here. Your liquid pearls fit in here. All your refills. So what have I got in here? I have got VersaFine Claire refill. I've got Versamark refill. I've got Stazon refill. And somewhere I did have, oh, here we go. So I had the little, the small Panata. So I know that's a decent brand and all that, because Mum buys all this bits and bobs. And they all fit in there. So if you haven't got your e-inkers, you've definitely got some stickles somewhere, or some liquid pearls. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. You know, I mean, even my Mum's got them all over the place. But these are fabulous. So you can stack these up nicely in the corner without overdoing anything. Okay? So that's that one done and dust. Let me put that up out of the way. Let's put those out the way. I think they're quite cute. And they're sturdy as well. And I know it's grey board and that, but you know, once you glue it, you've got a decent glue. These are solid, absolutely solid. It's like building blocks. It's brilliant. Oh, crikey. Good job I didn't have another. I'm on demolition mode. I love it. Right, so I spoke about, I don't know, did I show you these the other day? I think I did. So just to recap then, I used, so that's an empty one of these. So this is Lavinia Stamps acrylic paint. I had the full set. Full set is 21. You've got a box of 20 and then 2 little ones. Cut that one down, whacked all my brushes in there, and that's just on the desk then nicely, because when you're doing everything you're always using one. So instead of backing it down and spilling it everywhere or thinking, oh God, where's it gone, you've got that and your brushes in one place. If you don't want to put your brushes in there, you can put water in there and actually have an area to clean your brushes. Yeah. So let me just pop this over here out the way. And then here's the Lavinia, the full set. As I said, now I have used the papers are here, and then the rest of this is hand painted. Now hand painted means that all I've done is use this paint and married up basically with the papers. So I have got the stencil and gone over with pan pastels. Yeah, definitely. Keep your offers. Yeah, totally. Win, win, win. Indeed it is. So if you haven't got a be Picasso to replicate this, right, all I have done is got an old manky brush, yeah, and gone like that. And then when it's dry with the acrylic paint, I've just gone over it with a stencil with pan pastels, and I've gone over with a white, a blue and a purple, and that's it. It really is. There's no rocket science to any of this. And if anybody is with me on a workshop, ask if you want me to show you. I'll show you. Easy. I brought sets of the 3 Tim Holtz but couldn't find the box that you put in. What am I looking for? I have no idea, because I don't buy Tim Holtz stuff because it's too expensive. I do buy I do buy his products, but I don't buy any of his storage stuff, because I just think for what it is, it's like, no thank you. And especially now I'm making my own, it's cheaper, and it'll probably last longer. Mind you, I don't know. It depends actually. It depends on which one it is. Shouldn't say that really. Naughty me. Right, so we've got the brushes as I've shown you. So again, textured paste with my best friend. I love texture. I've really gone on to a lot of mixed media products at the minute. But yeah, again, if it's not the brushes that you want in here, what do you want in here? I could put Posca pens. I could put your marker pens, your liners. Let me know. So what have we got left to show you? Right, let me just clear a space. Right then. Still giving that distress elsewhere, and I bought them from you. Oh, okay. I brought 3 sets of it, but I couldn't find the box. Oh, I haven't done it with the box. It's just the 3 that you brought, sweetie. That hasn't gone live yet. So the box that you put it into, that will be a lot more. I just made that box to put mine into. So if you wanted a particular box, it's not available yet, sweetie. A scissor holder. Oh yeah, that's a thought, isn't it? So yeah, so Susan, the three pads, as it said, it was just the 3 pads. There was no gift box with it. So yeah, there we go on that one. So sorry about that if you got confused, but it clearly states on the what's it was just the 3 oxide that you brought in that. If I'm going to put it where you get the box as well, I will put it with box and 3, you know, so, and I will show it as that. But yeah, it was just the ink holders that are on at the minute. So metallic gliding, gilding, I call it eyeshadow. Yes, storage. Now I've done these as singular, because I don't know how many you lot have got, and I don't know how many are in the set, so we could go on forever and a day. But I like this being modular, because then you can sort of go like IKEA. Oh my God, you're really getting us. Oh God, yeah, seriously. Organisation is now like my middle name. It's like crazy, trust me. The best thing with these is you can actually put these however you want, a bit like an IKEA sort of thing. And I suppose I have sort of looked at different things, because I can run these like this. Yeah, so that means that it can run straight up in one line as such, or well, 2 lines, as you can see. Yeah, I love to be organised. This is it then. This is the way forward. Now I've done these where you can buy them as 1, £2. There was no box. I think you're doing No, I will. If you want the box, Susan, PM me. I'll sort you the box out, sweetie. Dead easy. Stop the drama. I'll sort you a box out. Don't worry, darling. So just, yeah, honestly, just PM me. Because, yeah, I'd done a box for myself. It was just for me travelling, just to showcase. But if you want a box as well, my darling, I can put on an oxide box. I'll tell you what I'll do is I will whack it on. And you'll be able to buy it as either a set of 3 and the box, or a box separately. And obviously with you already buying the box, if you PM me, I'll make sure that I'll look after you on the price. All right, ta-da, poof, there we go. Happy with that? So you will have the box, Susan. I promise you'll have the box. Just let me either do a thumbs up or send me a kiss or something. I don't know. Happy Susan, please. Oh dear me, I only like happy people, because I'm like that myself. You know, if I think I'm doing something or having something, I have no problem you opening your gob and saying so. You know, there we go. So hopefully you're all good with that. So I'll just wait for Susan to reply. Catch my breath, as you do. Why not? Wonderful, perfecto, bam, there we go. Right, so yes, I don't know how many of these you've got, so I thought to myself, well, if you want to buy them singly, you can. I've done them if you buy so many, and then obviously so many again. I've done them as a reduced price, so the more you buy, obviously. Now, what daft as it is, now I've done it as £2 a box. Now, it's really weird, because when I destruct this box, I can't get much more off what I'm doing, so it's like, it's a real pain up the bum. But that's why I've tried to keep the more you buy, obviously, the cheaper it is. So I'm hoping that you can obviously see, as a crafter myself, and the amount of stuff we buy, it's nice to be able to put it all away nicely, or know where everything is, because I can't believe how much more stuff I'm using now. I've even been using my acrylics, my Lavinia sprays, the acrylic sprays, because I'm actually looking at them now, you know, and instead of them being in a drawer like that, you know, with cotton buds and sticks and all sorts of nonsense and elastic bands, they're actually on display now. I'm thinking, oh, I can use that colour with something and blah blah blah, you know, plus it decorated the box, yeah, you know. So at the end of the day, you're actually seeing what you've got, so it's no longer being hidden in a drawer. And I've got extra drawer space for me to throw more junk in, and move it away before David sees it, you know. So there is oh, time to go. Oh, love ya. I'll see you soon, sissy poos. Safe journey, and big sloppy kisses to Maggie Moo. So there we go. So hopefully this sort of gives you, now it's all in its rarity, yeah, it's all grey board, but again, I can hopefully, if I'm saying this is £2, I'm hoping that I can match this with MDF. So then you've got MDF storage. As long as I can paint it and it does what it needs to do, I'm happy to do. If not, I will keep it all as grey board. Yeah, because we're all liking the grey board. Yes, we're getting dirty with it, but that's what crafting's all about. If you're wearing your Sunday best, you ain't a crafter, right? Or I'm filthy. It's plain and simple. So I'm hoping you like that, because you asked for it. There it is. Now, let me just, I'm just curious a second. I've just had, you know, you just have a thought and it's just like, oh, will it fit? Yes, it will. Okay. What's in the box? Ta-da! It's a bit like blankety blank, isn't it? Oh, I love it. So, I've just realised, as you do, because I'm good like that, I've took that out and that fits in. Yeah, so blankety blank. Let's see what else fits in. Oh, look at that. Look what else fits in. So, Sweet Poppy, their dimensions paste, that fits in. Yeah. So, look what we've got now. I've got some more Sweet Poppy. That fits in. Let's see if this fits in. Oh, look at that. So, the C6 stuff fits in. I don't know whether this one will. Oh, my gosh, it fits. Ha, ha, ha. And it's not stuck either. You can, honestly, seriously. So this is that puffy pasta. Oh, God, I can't say it. Expanding paste. Amanda made me buy this. crikey, honest. And she made me buy this one as well. Well, she didn't make me. I just, you know, but you know what it's like when you're at all these places. Anyway, we'll digress. So that means, oh my God, I can fit 2 in. Oh dear. So I've just found a new bath bomb and soap for, honestly, yeah, totally. Forget, well, that takes that one out the window. Look at this. So now, okay, we'll just turn it around that way. And look at that. Lo and behold, it fits clearly. Oh, look at that. Blankety blank, blankety blank. Super match game. Super match game. Oh, I'm going to just like make like little puzzles with these now. I need to make more. Look at this. I tell you what. Well, I never. So, Funky Fossil. We've now got where it sits. It fits. Honestly, ain't that the strangest one? Hi, who would have thought that this would have had multi options now? So there we go. It fits 2 in. Snug as a bug in a rug. Love it. And it's not hard to get them out either. Okay. So, oh, loving this. Can we fit one of them? And what? No. Okay. Well, there we go. Anyway, so texture paste goes in there. All the Sissic stuff fits in there. Oh, dear, we made it. Well, that fit in with now. Okay. I'm just trying to see now, just so you're getting maximum out of it. I can't believe that fits in. How fabulous is that? Wow. So you can do it all round so you can see exactly what you've got. Instead of whacking them in a drawer. How many of us have put them in a drawer like that, upside down and all the rest of it? I'm well chuffed with that. So, there we go, people. I need to make more because I've now got some of the generation gap. Hey, yeah, cuddly toy. Yeah. What else was it? It was, oh gosh, it was a shame. That's the same with my dogs. Oh, bless. Love it. So, lovely people. Everything fits in these blinking things. So, there we go. See, I didn't even realise that until I've just done that. So, there you go. What else have I got? Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's see. So, I don't know where that... Oh, no. I don't think these will fit. Give me them back out. Come out, mate. We'll have one of them in. No, that'll be... Look. So, I'm going to have to do something for the Cosmic Shimmer range, which is just going to be... Basically, I'm going to do smaller boxes. And just do... I'm going to be looking at doing stackable. Now, would that be something you'll be interested in? Or are you happy with what I'm putting out there at the minute? So, this is where I'm listening to you. So, it's all you guys that are asking for these things. So... I've now got to make some more of them, so I need another 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I can actually see everything now. I hate opening these, they just go everywhere. So all that is just taken care of with these boxes. Stackable, okay. So I mean, obviously these are stackable in that way. But I am going to be looking at something where yeah, leave it with me. I'm not going to say too much, but yeah, it's a coming. So, ta-da! Quite chuffed with that now, especially now I've rearranged everything. Okay, so there we go. So we've actually got something for the Sissic stuff. We've got something for the flakes, and we've got something for Funky Fossil stuff as well. Oh, let me just say, where's my other Funky Fossil? Well, hold on a second, let me investigate. No, that won't fit in. It might do actually. Right, let me... No, but it'll go that way. So that means your, you know, like your waxes, they'll fit in as well. That's another one. And then, where's my other... Oh, can you believe it? Oh, I'm looking at it. Crumbs, there we go. So, that means yes. So that means that the big Stella face will also fit in. So this works out, especially now, perfect. So we'll just have a mass of these little module boxes, and then I can just glue them down, and just away we go. Because to be fair, they really are a joy, if I'm honest with you. And I'm not just saying it because I've made them, but you know, they're just so easy. A bit like your IKEA storage nonsense, yeah. So, and at least you haven't got to go and spend 3 hours walking around in one direction and getting lost. You know, so there you go. Right, okay, so... Lisa Kia. That's made me laugh. I love it. Lisa Kia. Oh dear, dear, dear. Lisa Kia. Right, so I am going to be doing don't ask me why, but I've had an urge. So I'm going to do some like little tea light holders with like little matches and stuff like that. And I'm going to put some words on them. You know, some, you know, when you want to light a candle for somebody and you want to just give them a little bit of strength or a hug or something like that. So I'm going to do a lot little candle holders, hence me little candle here, and hence me working out sizes and things and stuff like that. So I'm going to do something. You light my fire. Boom. But there's also going to be a box of matches with it. Lethal, I know, especially with some of you lot. But I'm going to do it where they're going to be inspiring words or quotes, or especially if somebody's in a place where you just want to give them a little something and, you know, they want to light a candle and stuff like that, because, you know, not everybody can just say, oh, you okay? They want to send them something to say it instead. So I'm going to be doing some really funky little gifts. And again, it could be grey board, it could be NDF. I'm not sure yet, but we will play the game. So hopefully you are all happy with what I've shown you tonight. I might have we're early. I might just get a card on the go. I'm loving this little box. What do you think of this for your 8? For those of you that do, you like my perfect match, I love it. Keep on coming, Kim. Keep on coming. What do you think then? If you do your trading cards, would you have something like this with some cogs and stuff on? In fact, I'll tell you what. Let me. Absolutely fabulous. Oh, bless you. I haven't even paid her either, you know, honestly. It's all off her own back. Like, you lot are all very supportive and so very kind. And thank you so very much for all the orders I've had coming in as well. It really has helped as well. Boom, boom. Yeah, Basil. I have to call you Basil, the way you're going. Right, let me move these over here and move that out. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick little dressage with this box, yeah? So these are some other hinges that I've been playing around with. Now, I'm going to do a bag of hinges. Each of these are going to have to stay separate because look at the little parts you're getting. But look at that. Not that I do. But you can put anything in that. You know, you can put some shredded paper and put a little gift in, some sweeties, some chocolate. I could even do a divider if you need to, you know. But look at these. Wouldn't these look gorgeous on the book boxes? Real neat, especially when you, I mean, look at these. They're the hinges. And there's the other set. So you're going to have them like this. How gorgeous are they? So I'm going to do those in different sizes. Because if you just do a flat box, obviously this is just a flat box. So I've added a clasp at the front and I've added my own hinges. So there's flat hinges as well as the fancy ones. But I've also got other hinges as well. And I've even made the little lock. Yeah. So all that's grey board. So what I might do is I might do, well, obviously if you buy a box like this, you'll have the hinges and you'll have the lock. But I might just do a bag of hinges so you can make your own stuff. So, you know, if you want to make your own stuff out of cardboard and stuff like that, and you want some hinges, I'm going to do like different hinges. So that'll be a set. And how many have I got? I've probably got about 4 different sets. But yeah. So let me stop chatting nonsense. Let me put these in a bag so I don't lose them. Because I'm good like that. I keep looking at bits and thinking, oh, where's that come from? Crikey. But hey ho. Right, so I have got a bag, a box of bits which I use to decorate stuff that I've got. So this is going to start coming to me on the workshop. So I'm going to keep topping it up. Because in it, let me find it. Let me grab it. This will be for people when they're on the workshops to actually use. So, not the string. There's going to be butterflies in here. There's pentagrams in here. There's all sorts. Hold on. I would love a look box. I say, oh wow, Debs, really? That's so cute. Well, let me dress this up. Shall we do it? Okay, shall we do it steampunky then? What do you reckon? Would stick a concept of a card, little box. Yeah, there you go. You could do all sorts in them. I mean, you could even segment it off and do little books or little potions, you know. So there's so much you can do with this, but it just looks. Let's decorate it. Let's do a little something with you today, because I don't want to just go, ta-da, there you go, bugger off. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. So, oh, we've got cogs, I've got penties. What do you want me to decorate it with? Let me see what's in here. We've got flourishments. We've got a little corner. Hold on. Keys. Let's have a look. Cogs. So this is all the stuff that I sort of faff around with, as you do. I like faffing. There's a something. There's a something. There's always a something in here. Oh, that's quite interesting. I'll just whack the interesting bits down. Let me move my magnets out the way. Right, okay. Oh, I'll tell you what I have found. Look at that. I found a fancy frame. Let's have a look. Keys. So I've done stuff where I've been trying things out. So obviously with the engraving and stuff like that. So again, you could quite easily do something like that on the box. Oh, I've done some engravings. Oh, look at that. Look at that for a potion. Hold on. Let me just see what else. Oh, no, there's other ones in here. Hold on. Let me just see what else I've got. So this is very steampunky. Oh, look at the clock. Oh, we've got a bit of Wiccan as well. Very nice. Look at that. Beautiful. So what do you reckon? Look at that. How gorgeous is that? Can you just imagine that with a bit of gold or anything? I do like the perfume box, and I do like some. I think I'm going to have a few cogs and things because I think it suits the box. What do you reckon? Are you in the same? Are we thinking the same realms here, people? Yay, nay? What do you reckon? Should we do a bit of coggage? I like a bit of coggage, but there's some gorgeous stuff. But anyway, so people, when you come on a workshop with me, you'll have my box of goodies to play with. Love the clock, yes. Oh, there's even a bit of Alice in Wonderland in here. Crikey, you don't know what you're going to get. Look, oh, you've even got a miniature of it. See, look how detailed this goes. So tiny. So I'm very lucky to have this laser. What else have we got here? Clock, more clocks, more bits. So anyway, I've decided on cogs. I don't know whether you're in green in that, because let me have a look. Love the clock. Could stick a yeah. There's so much you could do with these little gift boxes. So again, there's another idea. There's another little range maybe. I am going to whack a penty on because that's me all day long. Got a bit of penties in your life, ain't you? You lot are very quick. Oh, I found a heart. Oh, there's all sorts in here. Hearts, the circles. So I put circles and stuff in because it helps you with your layers. So, you know, if you want to layer things and you want to lift things up. Anyway, so let's have a look. So let's put a bit of paint on it. Let's put them over there. There's only so many butterflies in that I can play around with. So we've got a clock, we've got a perfume bottle, we've got little bits and bobs. But let's have a play around first of all. Let me just let's grab some tissue. Oh, crumbs. You know, when you say to yourself, this could go very wrong. Right then. Okay. So this just proves when you've got stuff out, you can clearly see your stash, and you think to yourself, oh my gosh, I can actually. So this is my scratchy brush. Now it was Lavinia. However, this is sort of now my prep and mess about. Nothing nicer than rooting. Honestly, you gotta have a bit of a root round in it. Could be a keeps. Oh my gosh! And if that's the case, if it's something as special of occasion as that, I'd actually, if you told me that, I'd do something that was inside it, like an inscription, and put it on something and put it on there. So if it was something like that, you'd actually have please can you do dragon's crow? Oh, Tracy, I like it. I need to write that down. Oh God, hold on. Brain moment. 1 minute. Oh, pen. Yes, bit of paper. You know, when you can never find a bit of paper. Sugar my timbers. I've got paper everywhere. Why can I not find paper that I want to just write on? Scribbly paper. There we go. Okay, here we go then. So what do we do? Dragons, crows, bats. Okay, dragons, crows, and bats. Anything else? Because I will, you know me, tomorrow I'll be looking and that will be it. My pen and paper's there, okay? So, yes, so as we were saying, if it was something like that, then it's so easy for me to do a little plaque. Well, it would be bigger than that, obviously. But I could actually write a message from you who's giving it as a gift. You know, so it would be a good size in there. Do you get what I mean? Anyway, you get what I mean, yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you like your Alice. That would be fab. Yay. Okay, anyway, let's paint. See, I'm definitely, and later and everything will have to. Yeah, it's all right, Marie. You're here. It's no problem at all. We're just chatting nonsense, really, as you do. I'm going to do a bit of blue, as you do. Let's just. I'm telling you what. I'm just going to do. So with me, there is no. Oh, it's got to be done like this, or it's got to be this, or it's got to be that. Let's just make a mess, you know. If you want to be precious about it, feel free. I'm a messy crafter. So at the end of the day, you're going to get a mess with me, as you all know. You've been following me long enough. And for all those new people that have just jumped on and gone, oh, I've just found this really weird lady. She makes a mess. Hello. I do make a mess. And I quite like that I make a mess, because you watch all these people that are all fancy nice and all that, and I'm just a real person like you. The only difference is I'm sitting here with you tonight, and we're making a mess together, or you're just watching and just going, oh, crikey, what's she doing? I do like this blue. I'll tell you what, let me just go bam, bam, bam like that, and then squirt sometimes squirting it out and all that malarkey, it just, it's one of them, isn't it? It just takes forever and a day, so let's just be real, shall we? Now, I'm going to try and replicate, let me just open my little hinge. I do like all this live stuff that I've done, living hinges and stuff like that. I think they're fabulous. Obviously, with it being grey board, be mindful, allow it to dry. But if you're doing a light enough coat, as I clearly am, it will be dry before you know it, basically. So anyway, how are you, Marie? Are you well? Fabulous for you to join us this evening. Just going to do a little bit of a quick paint job. Cogs, paints and things. I don't know what we're going to end up with. It's going to be messy though. As you can clear, I'll try and be messy, you know. Bless you. Honestly, well, let's just hope. Let's see what tomorrow brings for you, my sweetie. Now, if you are planning on, you can do this before. Oh, crumbs! Before you actually. Oh, I broke it. That's it. Stay there. That's me being a bit forceful. Oh, crumbs! Let me glue it back on. At least I'm honest with you. I ain't gonna wear. What's it? Let me just. Oh, I love it. Just been a bit of a vandal then, wasn't I? Let me just quickly, you know, I've been a bit like bit mental than I was. Let me just give the most. Oh, this will give you good heads up. So when you're doing these movable parts, you've got to do the most tiniest. Now this is the problem. It's the tiniest of dot to allow this to move, because it's a moving part, yeah. And me and like little dots of glue aren't always. Yeah, it's moving. There you go. Sorted. I've probably glued it all together now, so you'll never open it again. But I will be able to. I don't care. I'm real. It wouldn't be just me that's done this. Trust me. I bet how many of you have. I bet you. There you go. Oh, look. See, it's moving again. We're all good. We're all good. That's it. So, abracadabra, diddly-doo-dah, poof. I'm not using super glue. Oh, crikey. I think I've actually... oh, no, I ain't. I've painted the box and like it's drying. I love it. See? Told you I'm real. Just like you lot. Right, anyway. Blue box. Paint. Oh, crikey. Let's put this away before I do anything else. Oh, dear me. Love it. Right. I really do like these glue holders from Pink Frog. They're brilliant. Okay. Let's have a think about now. So, on this front of this. Now, because... here we go. I'm gonna yes, I'm gonna be able to open it. Yes, perfect. Okay, because of this being these hinges and they're gonna go out like that, yeah. Don't forget to do the inside, otherwise it's gonna look really naff and what's it. But you can actually have whatever you want coming off the box, so it hasn't got to all be within the box. So if you want to be a little bit adventurous and like start stacking it and groove it up and stuff like that, go for it. Now I'm going to get a bit of brown. Let me put that there. Now I could really cheat and just spray with a spritz spray. In fact, shall I be daring and do something as daft as that? Let's have a look. Let's move cog and a cog. Have I got, did I look for anything else? Oh, there's another cog. Hold on. There you go. Cog, kiddly doodle. Cog. Right, let's cheat a bit. Cog, fabulous. Okay, there we go. Sorted. Let's whack them in there. I do like these. These look really on the right sort of thing. Gotta go. Oh, go on. No, you carry on. Big hugs and kisses, and give him lots of kisses and sloppy kisses and treats and things. Mwah. Thanks for popping by, especially with everything that's going on, sweetness. So see you later. Right, so let me move the stool out of the way for starters. Oh, I've got a bit of paper here. See, I was messing about earlier. How gorgeous is that? Let's turn it over. Oh, it's even dirtier. Fabulous. Right, let me just put these on here. Because always, whatever you're overspraying, keep your paper because it'll always come in for something, as you all know, mate. Right, so let's just put them out like that. And because we're going to be gluing down, I ain't going to be too worried about that underside. So let me grab, means I can see things. So I have got, I'm really liking this. I can actually see what's going on. What we got here? Oh, rusty hinge. Oh, walnut stain. I'll do a bit of walnut stain first, and then we've got a bit of rusty hinge. And I ain't worried if it gets on the box either. It'll just add to the occasion, you know. Oh, hello. Look at that. Oh, crikey. Look at all that. Wastage. That's what I always say to waste, that is. But it is, isn't it, hey? Oh, look at that. I do love these. Let's just put a little bit of something here and there. That'll do. Yeah, perfect. Now, 9. What can I say? Lovely, isn't it? Wahoo! Look at that showcasing and all that. Bit of texture paste stencil. Away you go. Oh dear me, I should be in sales. I should. You know, blankety blank, blankety blank. Super match game. Super match. Well, however it was, I don't know. I've lost the plot now. Right then. Oh, look at that. Hey, I'll tell you what, that would make a wicked tag. Yeah, okay. That looks good to me. Now then. Oh, yes. Perfecto. So look at that. So I've got a lovely bit of paper there, as well as that loveliness on the other side as well. The shimmer and everything on that is fabulous. Okay, let's put this together then. Oh, it is going to look all right. This is. Oh, that's too big. Little. Okay, let's see what we got. What we got where? So the ones which I'm not really liking the look of. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but you know when you've got other ones and you think they're more eye-catching and they're more umphy. I do like these little fellas here and there. Maybe something along those lines, and then maybe something like that. There you go. What do you think to that? Bit of textured paste. How interesting does that look? Maybe not interesting to some of you, but some of you might think, oh, do you know, somewhat I'm quite liking that. I mean, we can quite easily cut pieces off, stick half a bit on, especially with it being grey board. That's the best thing about it, isn't it? So, might actually, let's have a look at that. No, I think I liked it as it was. Yeah, okay. Let's bring that around there so I can see it a bit more. And then what I might do is just put, you see the discs? They're fabulous just to have that little bit of, you know, weight underneath sort of thing. Yeah. So I do need to put a little bit of something on that if I'm going to use it, because the last thing I want to do is have something and think, oh, there's a great big piece of grey board just looking at me there. And it'll just spoil the look. So all I'm going to do is just texture it on, splatter, and let it dry. Now, let me just grab my textured paste. I'll tell you what, I've got Andy's stuff here. So I'm just going to quickly, so I have got the strata paste and the structure, both of which I love. Now, where have I put my things? You know, all this tidying up malarkey. I'm so used to things being on the floor, out the way. Where's the blinking hell's all that gone now? What have I done with that? Oh, sugar. I'll use my finger. Go, love my neck, honestly. If I had a brain cell, I'd be blooming dangerous, honestly. What on earth have I done with all that then? I've obviously moved it somewhere. Crumbs. Okay, anyway, we digress. honestly, if I had a brain, I would really be a dangerous person. Crumbs. Right, let's put this together. So just getting a few bits and pieces together can really change the look of something which is, you know, don't worry about your glue either. It dries. And if it don't, we just get a brush in a minute and move it around. I really like the way that bit of orange comes off there. Love that. Fabulous, fabulous. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's put this one up here. So it looks like dragons, crows. I do like a crow. I've got a crow in my conservatory. His name's Eric. He is real. I do love him. He's amazing, in fact. Oh, I'm going to put that... Oh, wrong one. I'm not looking what I'm doing. I'm not picking up the glue. What am I like? I picked up a tub of paint instead. Silly Lisa. Honestly. Oh, I'm liking the way this is looking. Maybe that there. Maybe not. Oh, decisions. See, this is what happens now when you start building things up. I think, yeah, that's going to go there, I think. So, is there anything else that you'd think that you might want me to look at or to put together in a pack, or, you know, a box kit maybe? I don't know. You tell me. How fabulous. I really like a bit of a, you know, something different. I like something different. I don't like the fact that, you know, you have something and then 20 million other people have got exactly the same. I like us to be different. No wrong with that. We've got some right cool layers here. Maybe that one actually. Maybe here. Maybe there. Maybe that one here. Let's have a look. What do you reckon? Yeah, shall we stop there maybe? So I'm thinking, let me put that one on. I really like that one. It's a little coolio one. Yeah, maybe like that. And like I said, I'm not too worried about the glue, because I'm going to be putting some textured paste on in a second. Right, okay. So I've now got 3 pieces, which if I don't want them like that, I can turn them over because it's still grey board. They go in my box, my goodie box. Okay, so I mean, even when you open this, you could even have, you know, a lovely bit of something in there. How cool would that be, actually? Yeah. Gosh, thoughts. Anyway, let me just get a bit of this. I've lost the plot. I really and truly, I've put them all in a stackable thing as well. That's the worst bit about it. It's that good. I've lost it. I've obviously stacked it that well. I can't see it. Okay. Let's me use my finger. Yeah. Oh, I do. I love this stuff. I do. Honestly. Right. So, all I want to do is just, because this is going to dry really quite quickly. This is what I love with Andy's. It's absolutely brilliant. I mean, who needs you know, a spatula? Who needs it? Crikey. I clearly do. But so I'm just going to put a little bit of sort of added texture around this now. Okay. Now, this is where you can even get a stencil on here. You could, oh, crumbs, there's so much you can do with these. I love them, I do. But again, I mean, it depends. I mean, there's no particular occasion for this at all. I'm going to add some colour on in a minute. But already, I mean, just look how that's changed the look of that little box. I mean, we can put some more little cogs and stuff around there, because if you do it where it comes over, yeah, in fact, that would actually open and close with that like that. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the smaller one just so you can see the effect. Yeah, there. Oh, I think definitely there. Let me just... Yep. I nearly had a hiccupy moment then. 1 minute. Let me just remember about my textured paste as well. Right, okay. Now, I really like that bit of orangey, gunky bit. So I'm just going to bring that around here and around there. Boom, boom, boom. Now I know that's not going to go all the way, but I'm just going to do about here. And again, I'm not worried about the glue. What reason why? Because Lisa's got that, and all I'm going to do is just wiggle that around here. Wiggle it around there maybe. Yeah, why not? So I'm just going to let that set a minute. So the best thing is with this pink frog, it doesn't take long for it to actually do anything, if I'm honest. I'm going to cut this. Let me just grab my knife, and I'm just going to quickly do it off camera. I have got a cutting mat here, so you can still hear me. I'm still here. And I'm just going to very, very quickly, without taking my fingers off. Honestly, I'm not taking my fingers off. There we go. Because, oh, let me just bringing it back with me. So, I mean, you can get a pair of scissors if you wanted to and do it that way, but all I've just done is cut it. So, I mean, we can quite easily, let me just, I say we can quite easily. Oh, yeah. What about a bit of that? I think, yeah, why not? What a fabulous way to spend the day. Hey, there we go. And then, I mean, we could possibly, do you know something? I think that would actually work. Let me just see if I can. Yeah. Let's see if I'm going to, before it grabs, let me see if I can do this without it. Let's have a look. Right, okay. Let's put that there. Let me move that bit of glue off there. There's a bit of glue there because we don't want the glue on, do we? Because otherwise it ain't going to work what I'm trying to do. But don't ever be shy to cut your stuff up either, because, you know, it's, oh, hello. Let's put that there. Maybe not. Bloody thing. Yeah. Oh, I've got something small and inconspicuous, so you can go there then. Right, let me put that there. Yeah, it's going to stay on there. And then let me see if I can do it this way then. Maybe. No, not quite what I want. Well, I wanted it to go with that. However, that won't work obviously because of the cog. But because of how the box was, it will, oh, look, so well, that's grabbed already. Love it. Let me just dab a bit of what's it around a second. Let me just stop. Let me just put a little bit of rustiness around a minute. Let me just do that. Just while I'm waiting for other bits to, yeah, we're all good there. So it's just a little bit of brown paint that I've still got on the brush. So again, I have no idea where the paint will go on this or how it's going to look or whatever. Don't particularly care. And this is where just making a mess is like, yeah, let's just make a mess sort of thing, yeah. Don't be shy. Now, I do want that. I think I'm going to finish that off on there, maybe. Or maybe, baby. Oh, could it fit there? It would be good if I could actually get this to be incorporated somewhere. How about that? And then I'll cut it off. Right, let me just hold that a second. Let me grab a pair of scissors. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, my fingers. Let me let my nail off then. Crikey. Ka-tung, ka-ting, ka-tong. Yay, look at this. Yeah, I think we've got it. Okay. I knew I'd get it somewhere. Oh, it's stuck. Okay, let me put a little bit of glue there then. I don't know, I can't see what I'm doing. It's a random glued blob. Aren't they always the best? Love it. Oh, my thing's still working, so that's all good then. Right, let me just wiggle that glue around there. Bit of glue here. Whack that back in the water. Now we're starting to look like we've got like a real proper funky box gears and all sorts of daphnes. Yeah, let me just get a little bit of brown on the front of here just so it looks a bit distressed now. So from how we started, from looking at, oh, this is a nice little box, you know, to where we are, you know, don't take long, and all I've done is faff about with you guys. Yeah, see if I can break something else. No, it's all right. I seem to be doing okay. Right, so let's put that on that before it dries up and it's like no good for anything. Let me just make sure my little end's going into there, so me glue don't blob up. Now I want to put some colour on this to actually bring it alive. So Andy, my little munchkin, here he is. So I absolutely love this box that I have, and you know, I've now got to try and find my inks. There we go. So I am going to be using blues, a bit of orange, a bit of yellow for that sort of really grungy sort of effect. Now I've already put acrylics on. All I'm going to do is just blob ink here and there. Just trying to remember where the colours are. No, yep. That's the bugger. That's the one. Let's do this. So this is a beautiful colour combination when it comes to bits of rust. That one was London Brick. Let me just grab. Now you can, you know me and water, you can squirt your water on if you want. Let me just get me, let me move that a minute so you can see what's going on in the world of Lisa. Let's put that there. Now because we've already got a base down, Andy's inks, well, you've got the acrylic underneath, they will move beautifully. So don't be shy. You ain't going to damage anything because we've already got an acrylic layer. So we've actually got a product on there. So don't think, if I put that on, I'm going to ruin it. I'm going to, you know, lose what's there. No, you're not. If you keep putting it on and on and on and on and on, and obviously eventually you're going to end up with product, water, whatever. You know, it's going to probably end up, you know, a bit of a problem, you know, quite easily. Well, I don't want to put that there. Oh no, well, where this poor little thing? It's lonely. Or dancing, crikey. I'll get banned or something. Knowing my luck anyway. I should do. Right, so I don't know where to put this little thing. Let's just whack him down in there in the corner. I'll put my glue away, and what happens? I need it out again. Doing the okie dokie with the glue gun. Well, the glue bottle thing. Just little tiny dots, nothing major at all. So all I'm going to do is just pop that there, I think. Push it down and that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, I'm quite knocked at the fact that I've lost my my brushes because I do want to put some structure paste on, and okay. They can't be that far away. I mean, crumbs. I know I'm lethal, but I'm not that lethal. Can you feel my pain now that what I have in my little room? Well, this is still more like my wardrobes here, you know. But where the blinking Nora have I put? I don't know. Anyway, let me try and find something I can put it on with. I tell you what, let's just use a brush. I'll be here all day looking, you know. So I've just got a brush, yeah. This really isn't going to work, but hey ho. Do you know something? It might do actually. So I want a bit of a. Oh, I'll tell you what it might do. So I'm putting on. Oh, hello. Goodness me, it's working. Love it. So I'm really getting the texture. So with this lovely stuff, the strata paste, there is like flecks of. It's like fish scales. It's like some sort of glitter or plastic. I don't know what it is, but I love it anyway. It's fabulous. So I'm just going to put some here and there just to give it a different added texture, basically. Now, I know there's so many different products on the market. you know. So I'm using what I've got. Have a look in your cupboards, and I bet you've got something lurking around. Bet you any money. Get it out and have a play. Think to yourself, okay, what can I do? Do you want to put it on a box? Do you want to make a box? Buy a box. You know, let me inspire you. Get some cardboard. You haven't got to buy anything off me. You know, get some cardboard and make something. So, I mean, that will, and let me just back a blob of this in there. Oh, God, I love this stuff. And I know there's ways you can make your own. Sometimes it's just nice to use a product. You get what I'm saying. I do like making my own stuff, though, because it's like, I just love making a mess. Let's just be honest. I'm a messy crafter. I ain't shy to say it either. There we go. Look at that. Oh, love it. Let me just put a bit more of that there. So I want to try and keep the texture and run the texture around the box so it looks like everything is running with. There's nothing here. Well, there will be in a minute. Trust me. Let's get some texture on there. Now, the best thing with this, I mean, you can like layer it, let it dry, layer it. As we're going round, the other bit will be drying. Now, you could put, I'll tell you what would look nice on this, some crackled glaze. Oh, gosh, yeah, you know, this is what happens when you think of something after the fact. Oh, should I use some crackled glaze on this? And oh, dear me. I mean, oh, so it's like Cadbury's cream egg. How would you decorate your box? It sounds funny, doesn't it? But it's a true question. You know, if I'd done some sort of mixed media workshop, what would you want? What would you expect? You know, how, if you're doing something like this, how would you actually be doing yours, sort of thing? You know. Oh, love it. Plenty of lovely texture there. Love it, love it, love it. Let me just dump a bit more here. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. There we go. So you can see where I've added bits of that. Obviously, it's nearly dry. Perfect. We've got a bit. Let's put a little bit of something here. Love it. Yeah, look at that. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so it's just nice to have that texture, you know, and don't be shy to take whatever's on your brush, because I mean, just look, I mean, you can't see the cut. When you look at this, it looks so different, but I've got so much other colours going on in this. Love it. Let me just put a little bit round by these hinges. We don't want to like block any of the hinge or anything like that, because they're a living hinge, they move, you know, so it's not just something that's just, you know, pretend or anything like that. These things do what they need to do. So, oh, look at this now. How fabulous would that be for, oh, have I glued it? Oh, no, oh, right, me and you are going to, look, let me take that off a minute, yeah. There we go, right. I think I glued, well, the texture paste was here. Right, so I'm going to glue this on again. Oh, I love it. I'm battling with a blinking, what's it? Right, let me put that there. Let me put that there. In fact, let me just, I'm going to leave it off, because knowing me, I'm going to end up knocking it again. So, if you are decorating the box, put your hinges on last, because all the movement and all this, I'll probably say to you, when I'm going to be decorating this at the workshops, I will probably put all the hinges, all of these fixings on last. So all we're doing is messing around with the box first, and I'll probably mark where these are going to be. So if you are putting stuff on like how I'm doing it now, you're not going to go over an area. Okay, so lesson learnt there. A bit of tips for you there. Don't do what this. Now, obviously, I've put that there, and that's what's catching there, and that's what's caused me to pull that. So it's all good, you know. At least you can see in real time what's going on. So what was I doing? What was I doing? I wanted to put a bit of something on there. Let's have a look. Let me grab. I'll tell you what. Should we do a bit of a? No, I don't want to do a microspray actually. I'm going to put on a bit of. Oh, so I'm just going to put a little bit of yellow on, which is oh, this is marigold. Really, look at me picking a different colour to normal. And all I'm going to do here is just, now I have obviously just sprayed and we've just put on obviously textured paste, so I don't want to go too heavy with liquid, but I do want to put, oh, I'll tell you what, we're going to have a bit of brown on here, as you do. I just want to run this down just around here, just in a couple of areas. Now I love it when you've got textured paste on. I love the way ink plays around with it. So let me just put that back. So this is the Inkology stuff, and I like the fact that I'm putting it all straight back in my box. It's all looking nice. So again, I am just moving things around, and that's, I'll probably say, leaving all your gubbins off until you've finished doing all of this is going to be better. So I'm just going to dab off here, dab off there. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okie dokie. I will take some photos and put this on towards the end once I've done, just so you can see that obviously it is fixable. It is very fixable. It's only a little what's it that's just got to go back on. I just can't be bothered at the minute to do it, as you do. Right, let me grab these a second. So I just want to put on what do I want to put on? Oh yes, Tuscan teal. Ooh. Now I think the amount of different colours you can really get to tell. I'm going to put that over there. I know, you know, when you just think to yourself, Lisa, you're going to knock that if you get it too close to you. You know I'm going to do it. You just know it. You just know it. Oh, dear. Honestly, I'm dangerous. I haven't even got a brain cell. I don't know how this happens. I just don't know how it happens. I'll tell you what I do want. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. Is it this one? Yes, I think it is. Let's have a little bit of purple. Just here and there. That's just to bring that. Let me put that out the way. God, I just know it's going to happen. Right, okay. And then I just want to get a dry brush and first of all, I just want to move this around a minute. Now you can see how much water, this is grey board. Don't let people say to you, you can't wet it, you can't do this. You can see exactly what I'm doing with this. So don't let people turn around and say, you can't use grey board to do that. You can clearly see what I'm doing with the grey board. You can see that it's grey board I've used. It's no trickery. It's no magic. It's grey board, yeah. Now, it depends on what you're doing with the back, whether you want to paint it white and whatever, yeah. But I just want to flick over now. Let me get a bit of white. Oh, do I want white or do I want cream? I'll get white. No, well, I'll get cream. It's here. Now then. Oh, crumbs. Told you I'm lethal. Good Lord. Okay. Let me just wipe that off a minute. So the thing that I love about, oh, that's, yeah, that'll do nicely for me. Don't be shy to sort of, whoop, hello. You can add more if you don't like what's going on, yeah? So at the end of the day, I mean, this has gone to a proper little grungy box now. Love it. Now, let me just put a little bit of here and there. Let's just tone a bit here. Yep, like it. And again, it depends on your taste on colours to what you want on or where. Yeah. So, you know, again, it's all about what you want. I mean, if you want dragons and fairies and all that sort of stuff. I mean, that would be a totally different looking box, wouldn't it, really? It'd be flowery. It would be gothic-y, maybe dark, blacks, greys. Yes. I mean, there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, while you're here, just so you can see in real time, let me get my blubber glue again. Oh, dear me. Let's see. Yep, put that on there. Little blubber glue. So, advice from Lisa is, oh, yeah, if I'll take that off there a minute, that'll be good. Perfect. Advice from Lisa is, wait until you have decorated your box to be putting it all together, because you will pull things off it. It's grey board. Now, that's your downside, I'd probably say, realistically, to this being grey board, because I'm sure if this was MDF, this wouldn't have happened. So, you know, I'm being transparent with you. That's better, sorted. And yeah, look at that, that's going to work. Bam, bam, bam. Then now all I've got to do is stick that onto there, and then stick that onto there. So I've already got a little blob of glue which is going off as we speak. Now I am going to put that into there, like so, and then hold that there. There we go. Okay, so I have now got to be mindful. Oh yeah, look at that. So I've got nothing. That's good. There you are. Tickety boodly doodly doody doodah. Right. So for me, just showing you a few bits and pieces to me making a box and then making it grungy and making it, well, there you go. Losing all my other bits and pieces. Yeah. It's one of them. It really is. But it's all good fun. So I've lost my comments. Right, I have lost the comments. So I do apologise if anybody said anything. I've totally missed the comments. I do apologise. But yeah. I'm really liking the look of that. So I will let it dry. It is a little bit tacky still. Obviously, I've put loads of water on. You've seen what I've done. Do I like it with that? Do I need a bit more of a darkness to it? I think I do. Let me just very lightly and very quickly. I haven't even opened this one. Let me just shake it and, you know, oh, crikey. Woo. There we go. Well, right, I just need a little bit, you know, when you look and you just think to yourself, oh, it just needs a little bit of something here and there, you know, that bit of depth. So don't be shy to think to yourself, oh, that's better. So as I'm looking at it through the camera, it's always surprising what you see through the lens. Don't ever be shy to take pictures of your work and then stand back and reflect and look at it and think to yourself, oh, do I need a little bit of something going on there? No. Let me just put that there, and I just need to blend that back in now with a white or something. Or even, I'll tell you what, I'm even gonna, oh, that's it, thank you. I think back with my blue, just to put that context back in. There we go. You see, that will go more of a brown and back into that dirty, rusty texture. That's better. Yeah, I just needed a different layer. It just looked too much samey. I hope that makes sense anyway. If it don't, you'll get it when you start blending all your bits and pieces together. But just don't be shy. Just, you know, and if you don't like it, paint it white and start again. Dead simple. You already have all your cogs and stuff there. So, voila. Put that in there. Put that in there. Okay. Let me just... let me be nice and tidy up. Look at this, goodness me. So I've got loads of stuff in the shop. The shop is live. It's Shopify, Lisa Magical Maker. Can't put any links on. However, if you go on to where it's got subscribe on YouTube, you will see shop or something like that. Yeah, I think it's shop. And then just click Lisa Magical Maker on that, and it takes you to all the stuff that's in the shop. There's a fair few bits in there now. And if there's something that's not in there that you want, message me, email me, or private message me through Facebook. I'm here Yes, okay, I like it. Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. Fabulous. But yeah, cogs, box, pretty. I do like the way that's turned out. So this will be something that we'll be doing at the workshop. The workshop is on Saturday at Leicester Crafty Corner. It's a Net's little shop. I think there's a couple of places left. And then you've got myself the 31st of May in Wolverhampton. And that is going to be very similar. It's going to be textures. It's going to be making stuff like this. We'll do boxes. We'll do, we might even do, I don't know, storage or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. It depends what the people want at the end of the day. I work to what you want at the end of it. But you will definitely be doing some tags. You'll definitely be doing some book boxes. And you'll be definitely doing some little, like, I'm going to call them trading boxes. You might even want to trade the box, never mind your trading cards. You know, it's one of them, isn't it? Might start something new here, you know. Right, anyway, I'm going to go. You've had an hour and a half of me. Let me just... And now I'm going to be mindful taking this off due to the fact that we could quite easily go upside down. So, you've got the storage, which not only does the eyeshadow pots, which is the gilding polish, it also does all the Sussex range. It does the funky fossil stuff. It holds all of these products, yeah? Just turn it round. That's all you've got to do, yeah? Got the box of tricks. We've got the Lavinia stuff. And here we go. I'm going up. We've got storage coming out of our ears now. So if there's something there that you think, oh, she's not done that, let me know. And I will. So, and there we go. I have got to put these on yet. But I might leave it till tomorrow because I might see if I can do some MDF and see. All right, so there we go, people. I've enjoyed your company tonight. There's my little workspace. We've got a bit of Lavinia. We've got Funky Fossil. We've got Tracy. I've got a bit of everything there. Oh, hello. There we go. Right, so for me, whirling around and you being upside down, that says it's time to go. So, sorry, I don't know. You've just had a head spin with me, so I'm off. I'll put pictures up of the little box that we've just made, and yeah, I'll see you all soon. So I'm next live on Thursday. I'm sure there'll be something else I'll be making then. Hopefully, we'll make some cards and some backgrounds. So I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye. There we go. Boom.